I am so excited. Tomorrow, my television show will be on, so everybody can watch that there on Saturday, tomorrow from 11 to noon, right on Channel 7, AZ TV. I'm really excited about that. We are live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us, follow us, and you know what? After the show, I'm going to be sharing all of this, and we can just keep on making this Networking Arizona keep on going and going and going. I have some newbie with me right now. I'm so excited about bringing on. You guys got to listen up to this. I have with me Doug Macy. He's the owner, founder, and creator with the Floatin', how do you say it? Floatin' Thang?
Floatin' Thang.
Floatin' Thang. And he has with him his partner, who's Pete Cabrera. Welcome to the show. They also have with them somebody who's used this, and we're going to talk about we're going to introduce you in a little bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, Carol, thanks for the show. It's a great opportunity here to share the story about the Floatin' Thang. That's float, N as in Nancy, Thang. I designed it out of my chiropractor about 4 years ago telling me I needed to do some workout routines in the pool to help remedy a knee injury that I had. And he said, stop jogging. Jogging's hard on your knees. I need you to get in the pool and do this therapy. And I need you to bicycle, pedal like you're riding a bike, get some noodles. I ended up duct taping noodles together. And then realizing after about 30 minutes doing this, I said, man, if I just had a beverage holder right here. And then Noodle came out with a bigger noodle, so therefore I'm like, so I started working on different designs and created something that was more flat, that wouldn't roll away, that can allow you to just pedal in the pool and stay buoyant for forever. Really.
I got to tell you something. He's sitting on the chair right now, and he looks like he could be floating right around and just enjoying his water. He's got his water there that fits right in there. They're awesome. I remember when I first talked to you, and I said, this is just an incredible invention that you have here. And basically, it's not just for listen up, everybody. It is not just for hanging out on your pool and relaxing, even though it's cool, and we can do that too. But it's also for using it for, obviously, therapeutic reasons.
Exactly. By designing it for the therapeutic pool workouts, it fits what I needed for that moment. And then I kept tinkering with it because I do paddleboarding, and I said, boy, if I just designed it with a flat surface, it could rest on a paddleboard and hold your beverage. I designed it to fit a standard leash, so if you happen to fall off your paddleboard, it'll go with you. It helps you stay floating as well as getting back on the paddleboard. Use it at poolside, use it on a chair, lounge chair at the pool. Instantly, wherever you place it down, it has two holders for you to put your cell phone, your sunglasses, or your two beverages. I
tell you, it's phenomenal. You can get it at Amazon, but you can also, what we're going to do here is we're going to enter everybody in to win one of them. It's a $99 value, free to them out there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the lines to the audience. I'm telling you guys, it's so cool. I would love one. The number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. They ship nationwide, and right now they're doing free shipping plus 10% off. If you go to their website, it's Floatin', so it's Float N Thang. Float, the letter N, Thang, Thang.com. And you know what? You can go up there, you can get it, or you can call in here, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show to get entered in to win. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm in. I want one. I think they're phenomenal. Everybody would just love to just, sitting around, hanging around in the pools. It's hot out there, so you know where you're going to be sitting this weekend, and especially tonight as well. Hey, you also are here. I have with me Pete Cabrera. You're the partner. So how did you get involved?
Well, it's funny. I just relocated from New Jersey this past year, and I said I've known Doug for maybe 10, 15 years, and he's telling me about this product. And initially, I wasn't on board. I was like, well, I don't. And as soon as you try it out, it's a no-brainer. It's just incredible, and I wanted to get involved, and so we partnered up.
So basically, it's not just like a noodle. Explain it. It's much cooler than just a noodle. Explain how it looks, because it's thick and it has almost like its own little chair on the back. It's got a little lift on the back of it so that when you sit, it actually almost probably props you up a little bit.
Well, I'll point out, Carol, the reason I designed that is so when you are sitting down, you can actually use it as a booster seat on your paddleboard. It helps support your lower back, as well as when you're dropping drop it on any beach towel or picnic.
Your chair in your office.
And you can lay your head back on the back of it. Your arms rest here, and it becomes the perfect thing just to lay down and chill while you're, without having to bring a chair to the beach. So it became the more little features I could get designed in the product right away from the start, the better, because it is solid foam. I can't change the molds. It has to come out right the first time.
Right. Well, let me ask you to pick it up a little bit so everybody on Facebook could see it, because we're going to be sharing this show later on. It is phenomenal. Yeah. And, of course, you can get it at Amazon.com. And we're going to talk a little bit about, how you sell them and stuff like that. But right now I want to let everybody keep on calling throughout the rest of the show. Everyone's getting in to win one of these things. I love the name of it. I absolutely love it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's a $99 value, free to you or anyone you know. I'm sure that you don't just want one. I'm sure it's one of those things where you always want two, because the hubby wants it. So you have a two-pack too? Go ahead.
Right. Well, good you pointed that out, because we offer the twin pack special on our website only. It's not offered on Amazon. We only supply the Amazon store. So on our website at floatanthang.com, we generally include some koozie cups. So if you're Facebook, you can see get floatin' is our motto. And we throw that in with every Floatin' Thang purchased. We have currently have some sunglasses while supplies last. They're nice floating UV protecting sunglasses. You got to have those in Arizona, And if they fall off, they float.
And okay, and right now we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. This is so super. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's not just used to just floating around. It's also a good thing to use for your back. I know actually, if you just let yourself stand and hold on to yourself on it, that's probably the best thing for your back right there, because it elongates it. Am I correct?
Exactly. Just getting the gravity off your lower back and just being able to hang is number one, at least for my lower back, and feeling good. And just being able to share the product with others who have difficulty swimming in the pool, and we've gotten photos from as far away as Hawaii where a mother's son is using it, and he was afraid of the ocean, so now he has the confidence just by being able to get in the water with the Floatin' Thang, kind of hugs him, comes around his whole core and holds him up, and now he's swimming.
I love it. Our number here again is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. This is a $99 value, free to you, and their motto is "Get Floatin'," and which is really cool. So you can also call them direct if you want. Their phone number is 480-331-5741. That website again is Floatin', so it's FLOAT and then the letter N. Thang is THANG.com. You can check out there. They also ship nationwide. Free shipping with 10% off. They got the twin pack right there on their website. Before we go to a break, because we're going to go to a break and I want to talk about some of these things further. I know I'm going crazy, and that's okay. It's Friday. We're still getting the information out. Tell us a little bit about what you want to say. You have a client here that you have actually uses it. We have 1 minute. What do you want to say about it? You're a client that actually uses it with your son. Welcome to the show. Your name is Michelle Campazzo, is it?
Campuzano, yes.
Campuzano. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's just an incredible product. It's multifaceted. It allows you to multitask. Us women, even when relaxing, want to multitask. We can have our drink, we can take our pictures, and you get to just relax. And I have a special needs son, and it has been an accommodating device for him, and the only product we found that allows us both to enjoy water activities together.
That's really super. Again, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further. The website it's Floatin' Thang. So it's float and then the letter N, Thang, THANG.com. Call us here. Everyone's getting entered in to win one. It's a $99 value, free to you or anyone you know. I love it. I want one. 602-277-5369. I'm telling everybody right now, I'm having so much fun in here. We're talking about the Floatin' Thang, and I love it. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and everyone's getting entered in to win one of these things. It's so much fun. We're live on Facebook, so we're telling everybody, we're showing everybody there. If people that are listening, we're going to kind of describe it a little bit more so now, but I want everybody to know you can get this on Amazon.com. They do ship nationwide. They do free shipping. It's 10% off there. They do a twin pack that comes with all sorts of fun stuff as well. But in here right now, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is to get entered in to win. It's a $99 value, free to you or anyone you know, and believe me, it's so cool. You're going to want one for your friend, for everyone. We were talking about having a floating thang party, just floating around in pools, but it's also for, therapeutic use, so we want you to understand that it's not just to hang out in the pool with that you're spending $99 on. It's not that at all. So again, our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Let's talk a little bit about, what it's made of, because you mentioned something at the break that's important. Go ahead.
I did. I mentioned that it's quite often people think that it's the cheap foam, the vinyl painted sponges that a lot of the flotation devices are coming out now, and you can buy them for $10.
Yeah.
They chip and they peel and they take in water because there's a sponge inside. This is a closed cell foam. It's solid through and through. You can actually stab it with a knife.
They can't hear you. Got to suck right into that.
You
mic.
can stab it with a knife. It will not deflate. It will not take any water. So it will never.
So it never loses its shape.
Never.
It basically stays looking almost brand spanking new, as long as you don't keep it in the sun, obviously. But it really is phenomenal.
You can keep it in the sun as well. It's no problem.
One of the
It's
things
lightweight.
I've been testing the material, and it actually lasts in the sun for I've had it in there for months in the Arizona sun, and I pick it up and it's like, it's not even hot.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. And if you can think about it as like a sort of a little chair in its own little way, it's missing the bottom bars. But the thing is that you do want to hang off of it. You want your body to hang loose, because by you doing that, you are doing wonders to your spine. And I know that for a fact. And it has a place for your cell phone. It has a place for a couple of bottles. So it's not just, one drink. If you want to be two-fisted, you can.
Always got to have your water.
And we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win one. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free there, 1-866-536-1100. These are super. I really love them. They come in different colors.
Yes, we have blue and aqua.
So there's two different colors, blue and aqua, so they go with the pool, theme, right? And then let me ask you something about the rehab side of this. There's a lot of people out there that, obviously they have to do this. So let's talk about you and what happened to you and the rehab side of all of this that you do.
Just being able to have a device that kind of hugs the core and allows you to float and independently, be stable in the water, and just to get the gravity first off your back, and then being able to have your legs and arms free. And then the device, which you'll see, we're on Instagram and Facebook at Float N Thang. You can look at our photos. You'll see you can float 7 different ways with this, because the arms actually, I know you can't see it, but if you stretch the arms out, it allows you to do the back float.
Oh.
And then you can do the nice back float.
So you can flip it over. It's double. It's dual.
Yeah.
It's a dual. What do you call that?
We have called the back float. We have the hammock float. We have the lounge float. We have a lot of different floats.
So it's
Saddle
multi. It actually can use it in multi ways to actually float in any position you want.
Well, it's patent pending. We are the first multi-use personal flotation device on the market. I've been boating since I was about 8 years old, so I wanted something that the boaters can use. Temporary boat bumper. You can instantly use this between your boat and some other object versus using your hand. Mm-hmm. Use this,
That's cool. But most people that are listening are not boat bumping right now. So I want to say
just jumping in the pool. I mean, Michelle called me up and she says, Doug, you let me use the device. I gave her one, actually, and her son has never walked a day in his life, and she said this is a game changer, because normally I had to hold him up in a vest while he's in the water. Now he floats completely independently, and I'll let her share a short
How
story
old is
on
your
that.
son? And
he's 21.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he's 21, and he used to do water therapy, but the resources are limited in Arizona, and we've looked for a device, but most devices he falls through, or they're too small, and they're just super awkward. So when I saw this, I was like, I think this will be perfect for him. And so he gave us one, and it was great. And for the first time, I got to enjoy activities with him because I didn't have to hold him, so we could splash. So then Doug gave me another one so that I could float in one too, and we could enjoy the water together. And it has been a game changer for us.
So listen up, everyone. Let's say you know somebody who has somebody with a child, whether they could be any age, pretty much. I mean, how old do they have start at in being able to fit in something like this?
Well, we got pictures from parents sending, it says 14 plus on the bottom of our device, and it also says always watch children around water. We have that embedded on the bottom of every product, but 4 or 5 years old, kids are using them.
Yeah, I mean, they're phenomenal. So if you know somebody who might have some child that might be having, some sort of difficulties, this could be, this could be, thank you, so, it could be fantastic for them. And again, you want to check it out on their website. It's Float N, the letter N, Thang, Thang, floatinthang.com. And also you can also check it out on Amazon, but you know what? They do off their website, they have their special there that they have a twin pack that is, how much is a twin pack again? And it comes with all sorts of fun stuff.
Should be $169 if the pricing is hasn't been adjusted.
Right.
It's $199 if you were buying two on Amazon. They don't sell the twin pack, just the individuals, so we have $169.
Right, but let me tell you, I want people to understand very clearly here that these are not something that is like a noodle that you're going to get rid of. This is something that you're using. It's going to last you for a long time. It's not just it is a fun item, and yes, you can use it for that, but it's so much more. And it's so for $99, I mean, I remember there's floats out there that are even more money than that, and they certainly can't do all of this. For sure.
I mean, living here for 11 years in Arizona, I came from the East Coast. Everything I bought that's an inflatable got a hole, and the other stuff that's a vinyl-coated sponge, the sun bakes the exterior and it cracks, and then the sponge absorbs water and you sink. This will never absorb water, dries in seconds, and will never get moldy. When I found the right manufacturer, this particular material is actually in your airline seats. It's a government-approved foam. The company's been doing it for like 3 decades. They're really good at what they do, and you can see by the quality of the design and how smooth it is, it's not something that's just thrown together and overseas. This is USA made.
It's awesome. Go ahead.
I'd like to add one little thing.
Go ahead.
I just want to add one thing about the therapeutic side of it. Because we were talking about, you were saying if there's a child who it doesn't have to be a child. It could be a full-grown man, could be an Army vet who's lost their legs or limbs, whatever. It will hold up to 275 to 300 pounds of weight. So because it's so solid, it's not a toy.
It's not a toy. It's not. And I want people to understand that it's so much more. And again, what they've got on the back is the Floatin' and Boatin' Thang.
The long name was Floatin' and Boatin' Thang. So then we just reduced it to the Floatin' Thang. So I always like to say float, N as in Nancy, Thang.
Well, I got to tell you something. They're made right here in the United States, okay? And that's something nice to know. And again, we say that it can get up to at least somebody with about 300 pounds if you had to, and you wanted to either use it for, obviously fun as you wanted to, but again, therapeutically, that's probably, in my opinion, when I was talking to you about it, I thought that was awesome that you could use it for that. So many people have back problems and issues with sciatics. This is a great way of getting them therapy with that.
Well, just it's kind of funny, ironic too. I've always had support that I needed in my lower back from my chair in the office chair. When I got my first prototypes a year and a half ago, I put one in my office chair. I have yet to really struggle with the back pain that I used to because my chair didn't have great support.
He's sitting here
and I'm using it right now.
He is. He's using it right now. And I could see it in offices from now on. Everybody's all over the world. They're all going to be sitting on, in their chairs with these floating things.
Chiropractors are not liking us. In fact, his chiropractor thought he went somewhere else.
Really? That's so funny. So we're going to keep our lines open here throughout the rest of the show, and you're going to get entered in to win. Everybody's getting entered in to win one So it's a $99 value, free to you guys out there. The number to call here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. They do ship nationwide, and they do free shipping, 10% off as well off their website. It's Float N Thang, so it's float with the letter N, THANG.com. Call in here. I think it's just phenomenal, and everyone's getting entered. You got your choice of either the aqua or the blue, and they're beautiful. What's your final words for today?
Make sure you get out, enjoy life, get outside, and get floating.
Get floating, but
the
you know
only way
what?
to stay cool in a pool.
Get healthy.
That's
get
right.
healthy, because it's not just something that you're using just to float around. And let me tell you something. These things are phenomenal. I tell you, $100 for that doesn't seem like a lot of money, especially for what you can get right out of it. Again, they're super special. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Keep on calling throughout the rest of the show. It's floatanthang.com.